Tell me, and I forget. Teach me, and I may remember. Involve me, and I will learn. Getting someone to learn something can be very difficult, so why not make it easier and leave the majority of the teaching to the computer? Imagine you are sitting in a classroom and your teacher is talking about something, but you find your desk to be more interesting. If you can only hear and process 160 words a minute, then what happens when your teacher exceeds that, even if you were listening? Now if you can read and process 300 words a minute, then how much would you take in of the same lesson given that you are involved and taking in more than if you're just listening to someone talk? As a student that takes a class at my local school and does online courses at home the rest of the day, I have noticed quite a few things that don't happen with my online classes. For one, my classmates tend to do a lot of talking, which interrupts and sometimes upsets the teacher. This causes breaks in the lesson that affect what the other students are learning. Or sometimes they will worriedly ask, "Was that due today?" Well, these things don't seem like that big of a deal. They can severely affect someone's learning. While online learning doesn't eliminate classmates or due dates, it makes them easier to deal with. Putting work on a computer would take away the need for homework and lectures from a teacher. This will make problems like talking and due dates less harmful to students' learning abilities. An average middle school student spends approximately 12 hours a week just doing homework, plus 35 hours at school. If you do the math, they spend about 25% of their school week just doing homework. How much of that time is spent learning something new? None of it. If all your work was put on a computer, then you would always have access to the lessons, and you could find answers quickly without having to search for them in a textbook. Integrating this into a regular school day will let students do and learn more, all in the same class time. With online learning, snow days don't exist. Sick days don't put you as far behind, and if you go on vacation, you can take some work with you. As long as you have a computer and or Wi-Fi if you need it for courses, you are always able to get school done. So even if your school is closed for the day due to weather, you can still get all of your work done. Who knows, with online schools, people might just get sick more often because they can do school work from home. If you go on vacation and you have a school project that is due the day after you get back, what are you going to do? Do it on the computer. Location is not an obstacle when working on a computer, as long as you don't forget your computer. Using online courses in public school will enhance learning that goes on there. It will lessen distractions and increase students' abilities. It will save time and increase the amount of things that are learned. It will let students learn away from school. Snow days will have no consequence, vacations won't vacate school, and sickness will not be in ignorance. Online courses will not only make schools more efficient, it will make them amazing.